What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Double Coverage. Hope you're still living, loving, and breathing sport. I'm Dom at the Great Man Source. What's happening, mate?
What is going on, mates? It's very, very boring week of football. We would say pumpings galore. Pumpings galore. Your team, my team, both got pumped 90 plus. Doma, I watched both live, and it was an absolute disgrace. It was an absolute disgrace. But yeah, look. Could be a short show. Not a lot on the agenda. We've got our usual sports to talk about. Piastri gets the win. That was great to see. Doma, you can give us a bit of a recap.
I haven't had a chance to watch the race, just with some work stuff going on. But if we finish early here, I might sit down and watch it. That's after I get through wrestling, mate. You know me. Got to get onto the wrestling, SmackDown, Raw.
He's back on it with the Netflix.
Oh, yeah, fucking oath, I'm back onto it, mate. No shame. Roman Reigns is back, the tribal chief. It's the main thing. So that's my guy. So anyway, we'll start it with the AFL, which, talking about SmackDown, like you said, Source, some of these games it was a horrific round for some teams. Carlton farewelled Doherty on Thursday night. They lose by 24 points to Hawthorn. I'm not going to get into this. They're a rabble. You had Charlie Curnow report before this game that he's going to leave. Gold Coast are interested. He shut down those reports after the game, saying he'll be wearing blue next year. I'll believe it when I see it.
He's contracted for next year, Doma. So yeah,
they'll blow up this team. They'll blow it up in the off-season. I'm telling you. Essendon lost by 93 to the Dogs. Smacked. Sydney started on a heater against the Giants. For the Giants to then come back after Papley called... who did he call Chubby again? Stringer?
I think Green called Papley Chubby.
Green, yeah. No. Papley did something first, and then at half time, he said he's come back a bit fat. Anyway, they came back and they were down 40. I think it was 46-9, and they ended up winning 102 to 58. They slapped Sydney. They romped them, and they pretty
finding form at the right time of the season. Apparently, copped one of the sprays of all time sprays from Adam Kingsley at halftime.
I love it.
And they got up and about and came soaring home in the second half. Yeah. GWS.
And Source probably put a nail in the coffin for Sydney's hopes of making finals. They had to win every game, and it's not looking likely because the next game in the Q Clash, the Suns came out and buried the Lions by 66 points.
In the wet, mind you. Second half, the rain come. You thought lack of scoring there'd be, but there wasn't. Suns just kept pummeling on the goals, goal after goal after goal, and good bounce back by them, obviously, after getting absolutely pants by Adelaide the week before over there in Adelaide. So, yeah, look, a weird one. Brisbane it's been a few weeks since they've had a performance, sort of a lackluster performance, but, you'd think they'd... they've got to get back on it quick because they've got a big game this week against the Pies.
Yes, they do, which also bit up and down in form. It's just they've come up against Richmond this week, the Pies. That's why I think they had a bit of an easy one. But we saw last week they lost to Fremantle. So the Pies are a bit shaky in form. The Lions are a bit shaky in form. The team's in form, GWS, Gold Coast, the Dockers. Well, the Dockers played the Eagles. They win that by 49. The Cats are in form. They beat North by 101, but they're playing easy teams. But, this helps get teams in form. But the team to beat is Adelaide. They smashed Port Adelaide by 98 points. They've looked good for a long, long time. The Pies win by 36 over Richmond. So
42 touches, 3 goals. Not a bad performance. 3 votes, Nick Dacos.
Yes.
If you don't mind.
If if you're, what do you reckon the best player at Richmond? What do you reckon he's worth in terms of value to that team?
The best player at Richmond.
Yeah, he didn't play against Collingwood.
He's.
You know, I'm not talking about the 30th the game.
Taranto.
Yeah.
He's worth at least 25 touches and 6, 7, 8 clearances. Maybe can get you a goal. He's not guaranteed a goal.
Do you reckon he's a 6-goal difference?
Probably not.
Fair enough. I was just inquiring.
No, probably not.
What I'm saying is, if he plays, do they win the game? One player.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Anyway, I bring this up based off of debate that I may or may not have had with someone regarding the opposite side.
No, you can't. They're not a 6-goal. Taranto's not a 6-goal difference. Come on.
You know why. You know why I was saying to this person, they reckon they would have won the game if he played.
That's crazy.
And I genuinely said, I don't even think Nick Dacos is a 6-goal difference, and he's probably like 20 times better than Tim Taranto. I don't even think he's a 6-goal difference. Like, one player doesn't win you the thing. It's not me time. It's not like he does everything.
Yeah, some people are a bit delusional with things, Doma.
Anyway, I just wanted to I had to ask someone else.
You have to get the third party opinion.
I get the third party opinion. Like, source. I know I'm right, but I just need someone else to affirm the fact. Like, I've said some fucking dumb shit on this show, like some dumb shit, but I've never said when LDU didn't play after he was concussed that he was going to be against the Dogs, that he was the difference against Sydney if he played. And you can argue he's just as good as Tim Taranto. I'm not for 1 second when he's the difference. But there is one guy I did say that, and you can go back 2 weeks now, and I did say we could be losing games by 100 points, was when Tristan Xerri got his suspension, because he's the most important player to the team. Now, that guy there is a points factor, because without him, you don't win clearances, therefore goals are kicked against you. And stoppages are very important, as you can tell. Like guys like Grundy, Gawn, Ruckman are actually very important to the game. Very important.
Yeah,
but
anyway, I knew you'd struggle massively with Xerri out. He's been a monster for you guys. I think he's he's killing in clearances. He's
our best player. Well, most important player. I wouldn't say a best player, but most important.
Very
player.
Important to your structures and the way you want to.
He's the number one.
Go about it.
If I was with you a couple of weeks ago with someone else, and the person asked me to rank my top 5 players for North Melbourne for this year, and that's not based on who's the best player in the team, but if you had to go based on this season, the number 1 ranked North Melbourne player in my eyes is Tristan Xerri. He's that important. So, yeah. But anyway, back to the point. I don't see him being worth 6 goals. Anyway, that personally.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all the games except for the last one, which was an absolute cracker, and it was the Saints kicking 8 or 9 of the last 10 goals.
9 goals in the last quarter, I think it was.
I was watching this source.
Zion Wangani Miller, let me just tell you, St Kilda, pay the man what he wants. Don't worry about getting fucking De Koning. Keep the players you got.
The
Keep the
Koning is
players you got.
bro. I also here's another hot take. And I'll live and die by this because Carlton fans reckon I've got no idea. I was pretty much right on your season. If Tom De Koning is not playing number one ruck source, he's no good. He's no good. He's as good as his brother Sam
Yeah,
at Geelong.
he's got
They're
to play as number
useless.
one.
They're as useless as tits on a bull, both of them. When they're both playing the number one ruck, same with Sam. Sam played number one ruck till Reece Stanley came back. Before Reece Stanley came back, he was flying, mate. He was dominating in the ruck, killing it. Disposals, very talented. But what I'm saying is they're just useless getting into the game. What's De Koning done since Pitnet came back? He's been shit. He's been shit. You're going to pay that guy that much money.
Yeah.
Well, it would work that way if they did get rid of Rowan Marshall. Then he would be the number one ruck at St Kilda, and he would dominate. They've got a decent midfield. But I was speaking to someone today, and I agree with this person. This is where this person's opinion was. There's times in players' careers that they have a defining game, which cements practically their contract as being worth whatever everyone's being rumoured to say the person's worth on the market. And the game Wanganeen Miller played on Sunday has cemented that whatever the fuck he asked for at St Kilda, you should be paying him. You do not want to let this guy go to Adelaide or Port Adelaide.
The thing is, Doma, they've been playing him in the wrong position all year. They've been playing him off halfback. He's a fucking midfielder.
Bro, I
They
know
put him
he's
in
been
the midfield over the
dominating.
last 2 weeks, and he's been killing it.
Yeah, 34-4 on the weekend. He kicked the he set up at the third last goal because he wins the clearance and spears the ball from the centre circle. Spear past the ball from the centre circle onto Jack Higgins' chest in the forward line, inside 50. Then he takes a specky and kicks the goal, and then he takes a mark off his play off a 666 free kick to tell everyone to go one way, where he just, because he wasn't allowed in the 50 till the ball's kicked, so he tells Rowan Marshall, kick it into the space, and once it's kicked, I can run into inside 50, and he takes a mark, and then he wins the game. So he practically, like you're saying, Source, he did everything. In the last 6 minutes, he was everywhere doing everything.
It was an unbelievable performance. And yeah, look, I don't know where the Saints are at. You know, they've obviously struggled again this year. But yeah, they got some decisions to make and where they go from here. But it was a special win. I think they made history. Made history, Doma, as well.
Yeah, biggest comeback, third quarter comeback for them in the club's history. I saw them all today, Source. The Sainers, they're all at Melbourne Sports and Aquatic Centre.
Yeah.
I was running an event there. Yeah, I was running an event there once they finished. They were on the basketball court shooting around. I'll tell you what, Zai Wanganeen Miller, he's got a nice jump shot form, but I tell you what, he shoots a basketball as well as I do, puts up bricks. But I'm telling you, his shooting form is very nice. I'll tell you that.
You've got nice shooting form too, Dom, but you don't really go in.
And I put up absolute bricks. So it shows that the talented ones don't always hit basket Source on the basketball court. So no, but they were all there. So yeah, everyone's
good to see. Good to see, Doma. All right, we'll go through this week's games, and then I'll ask you a question before we move on from AFL.
Okay. Dogs Giants. This is a cracker.
Oh, it's a good game. Good game.
Dogs
Marvel Stadium. Dogs must win.
Dogs.
Must win. GWS. They're flying at the moment.
Dogs must win.
This could be a belter. I'm gonna go. Oh, geez. I'm gonna go the Dogs just because it's at Marvel. But I think GWS can get the win, and they should feel confident. Dogs do leak a lot of points, and their forward line looks. I'll tell you what, they've got a very, very good Toby Green, Cadman, Riccardi, Hogan. Just the forward line absolutely cooks.
No, 100%. Splendor, welcome. He says, Just on a side note, can't go to nationals, so spent too much money on cards this week to compensate. eBay and Instagram helped me with my fix. What'd you buy, Splendor? And he says, I will cook you, Doma. You sure would offensively, but I'm that good defensively. You got to get the ball in the bucket, Splendor. So you can ask Source about that, and he can confirm I can defend. So
Defense, Rodman.
yeah. Anyway,
Ennis.
Adelaide Hawks at Adelaide Oval.
Adelaide, I think. I'm telling you, I'm quietly swinging towards Adelaide could potentially win the flag. I'm going to put it out there. They could potentially win the flag. They have a good enough balance in that team, forward, mid, and its defense to win the whole comp.
I reckon they'll win by. They'll win this game by 40 points. They'll beat Hawthorn by 40. Make a statement. I reckon. Saturday, Melbourne
only
versus
15 and a half. Gamble responsibly.
Yeah, well, it's going to be 40. Melbourne versus West Coast. I told you I've given some shit calls on this show.
Melbourne, simple one. Melbourne bounce back. They'll beat West Coast.
I'm going Melbourne as well. Suns, Richmond.
Suns.
Depending on who's in for Richmond. I'm going Suns.
Oh, come on. They just
funny.
slapped Brisbane there. They'll probably beat these guys by 40 as well.
So what the Swans, Essendon?
Swans, this could be ugly. 50 plus.
Collingwood, Brisbane.
I'm going to tip the Pies.
So am I. Saints, North at Marvel.
Saints. Wanganeen might have 40.
I'm tipping North. He could have 40. He could have 40.
No, X this week. The last game is out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all right. No, he's out.
Still no X, mate. What's his name? Tickle? He's going to absolutely get dominated by Rowan Marshall.
Tickle me. Cats versus Port. GMHBA.
Cats.
And Dockers versus Carlton Optus.
Freo.
I'm going Freo. All right, what's this question you got for me?
All right. Now, Tom, look, obviously, I've been to quite a few North Melbourne games this year, and I go with a North Melbourne friend of mine.
Yes.
And, we talk to other North Melbourne fans when we're outside the stadium or inside the stadium, and there's a big division in the fan base, whether it's Clarko in or Clarko out. So I want to know, and we ask people, what do you think? Are you a Clarko in or are you a Clarko out? What do you believe, Doma? How do you feel about the situation? Because I'll tell you what, I get a solid, and I wouldn't even say it's 50-50. I'd probably say I get a 60-40 split of Clarko wanting to be out. Fans have had enough. They are sick of finishing bottom two every year for the last 6 years. They say, what's he done? He's been there for 3 years. And I correct them and say, no, he's actually been there for 2 years because the first year was a write-off for the Hawthorn situation that happened. So he's been there for 2 years. Are you Clarko in or are you Clarko out, Tom?
Well, I'm actually seeing us play a brand of football. I didn't see any brand of football on the weekend, but I have seen them put together some sort of football. We just struggle when the ball goes forward and we struggle when the ball is in the back line to defend. We've got the personnel in the midfield, and I'm happy to give him time because I'm not one of these people, and this is probably coming from my soccer supporting for Man United, chopping and changing after 3 years when there's going to be a rebuild. You got him in there for the rebuild, and you can see signs of the tide turning. I know I'm saying this after we've just lost by 100 points, but you got to give him time. Like you said, he's been there, it will be 2 years. So I'm not Clarko out. I just think our supporter base is impatient. Because from the 90s to the last 5 or so years, we were never this bad. Like second last. that like so consistently. So that it's something that they're not used to. So I think that's why they're just jumping up and down.
Yeah. Look,
But
from my point of view, and this is what I say, to them, I say, look, from my point of view as a non North Melbourne supporter, I look at it and go, well, you've got one of the best coaches in the last 15 years, sort of in your
100%.
in your club, right? And not many clubs can say that. And it took other coaches a period of time, 4-5 years before they seen success. So I feel like you need to give him at least 4 years and see out his contract. And if by that sort of end of that fourth year you're not seeing what you want to see, then maybe you look to move on. But I think it's too soon to give up on Clarko. One thing I will say, Dom, I went to the game. And like I went to the Essendon game on the weekend against the Doggies, and I went to the game. You guys
went to the two most putrid games. Oh.
The players have checked out, Dom.
Yeah,
the players have checked out. The players do not want to get injured because they've booked their trips to Cancun, Las Vegas, wherever the hell they're going. They've booked it. They don't want to get injured. They want to enjoy their end of season trip. We all know that's the case, right? It's sad that that you can see that visibly. There are some players that are trying more than others, and you can see that, and some that just they're not really. They've clocked out.
Limping to the line, yeah.
They're limping to the line. I think that's also, part of the factor of some of these. But you'd hope that these players want to get reps under their belt and want to improve for next year. So that's obviously part of the coaching and the coaching department to install that into them, and hopefully you guys can bounce back. But good to see that you're a Clarko in. I'm a Clarko in. I think North fans don't write him off too soon. A lot of saying, "Oh, he's past it. He could be past it." His coaching style doesn't fit today's game. What are you talking about, mate? What are you talking about? His coaching style doesn't fit today's game. He fucking played the zone defense with Hawthorn and won a fucking premiership, man. What are you talking about? That's all what every team fucking does. They play zone defenses and run up and down the fucking field. He fucking won a premiership. This is what some people say that. And when I hear that from North Melbourne fans, what are you talking about? He has coached in this modern era. The way that the football has been played now has been played like this, going back to about 2000, I would say about 2006, maybe 8, around there. But before, all right, you got to go back to like early 2000s for it to be back of the times of like when Lloydie used to lead out of the square and players used to stay. It hasn't been played like that since 2010, mate.
Irregardless, even if it was from, we'll say, 2013, he won a flag in 2015. The other thing too is like Damien Hardwick was going to get sacked, and the next year, I think, did he make finals or win a flag? Like, the reason why it's not just the coach, I keep saying this, it's the football club. It's everything that goes into a football club. The coach, the culture, the person that freaking cleans the boots. It's everyone. The football club wins the premiership. The football club. It's a culture. Look at Adelaide after they lost to Richmond. They went on that fucking retreat. They had a bad culture and it destroyed the club. From when did Richmond win the flag? 2018? 19? When did they win? 2017. I can't remember when. 2017. They bet. Yeah. Adelaide's been shit since then. Because it was a cultural issue and they changed personnel in the culture. And then from there, they've done a 180. Now they're back up there. It can change overnight, mate. Collingwood finished 10th and then they won the flag the following year. Like, anything can happen. It's just, yeah, it's a time. I've got the patience, mate. Like I said, it's probably because I go for Man United, so I've got heaps of patience. Yeah, all right, let's move on to EPL. Some transfers and Source. I've got time. I've got like 3 weeks to determine whether I'm triple or nothing.
Oh, he's thinking about it with the new signings, is he?
Ruben Amarin reckons we could be competing top 5, according to him.
Set your standards. Set your standards.
Set your goals, Ruben. I'm telling you,
Set your standards. All right, Dom, we're going to go through a few bit of transfer news. So
we'll build him a
let's scroll.
statue, mate.
Let's scroll down here. Obviously, Gyökeres confirmed. I don't know if we talked about that last week. So
yeah, we did. Start with Rodrigo de Paul. Start right there.
There we go. We got Rodrigo de Paul has to Inter Miami. So obviously, we know Inter Miami always get the best players that go over there. We've got Rashford's over at Barcelona, so he's gone to there. Xavi Simons negotiations and clubs are progressing, so Xavi Simons could be there. Apparently, Isak he wants out. He's called that he wants out, and potentially Liverpool, who have sold. If you go up here, they've sold
Diaz
Luis Diaz for 75 million. So they're making some room. So potentially they're selling him to bring in
Isak. It's either it goes there or Al Hilal, they reckon.
We've got here we go. Al Nassr, João Felix teaming up with Cristiano Ronaldo.
I did not expect that one, to be honest. Came as a bit of a shock.
That's massive. Then we've got Morgan's Gibbs White has signed a new deal with Nottingham. So Tottenham have bottled that. They were rumoured to get him. This bloke here, French goalkeeper, some bloke from Lille, gets a transfer to PSG. We also have Xhaka is back in the Premier League, playing for Sunderland from Bayer Leverkusen. Obviously wanted out after Xabi Alonso left. Then we also got Here We Go Ndoye. Dan Ndoye, none of us agreed deal for Dan Ndoye from Bologna. We have a Here We Go Olympic Marseille agreed deal for Igor Piaxo from Feyenoord. And what's this one? Breaking Chelsea are now close to completing a deal for Hoddle Hato from Ajax. So there's a bit going on. Fabrizio always has the scoop. So make sure you follow him on the socials to keep up with the latest.
So the interesting one for United is Sesko from Leipzig. That'll be our last signing if we can get him. It's either between us or Newcastle, and obviously Newcastle, the fact that they're in the race for Sesko tells us that Isak's going to be gone.
You tried to get Martinez on loan and you got rejected. No,
that's okay. I don't know what's going to happen with our keeping. I actually saw someone yesterday, and he was into Premier League. I met this guy for the first time, and he's an Arsenal fan, so he's very happy with your signing so far. And then he goes, "What's happening?" He's South African, and he goes, "What's happening with United?" I said, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You still got that Andre Banana in goals?" I started dying. He called him Andre Banana. I fucking died. I go, yeah, he does play like a big fucking banana. I'll tell you that much. He's like, he's no good. He's no good. No good at all.
Well,
anyway.
Look, let's just hope that, Ruben Moore, Amaral, whatever his name is. He's Amarin. He can make the right decisions and he doesn't make poor decisions, going forward. Was he the one who brought in Onana, or was it the coach before?
Coach before.
Yeah, there you go. So hopefully he can fix that. He clearly knows it's an issue because he's tried to bring in Martinez from Aston Villa. So
I saw this rumor. I don't know if it's true, but Anthony to Al Nassr as a rumor.
There you go. That'd be
surely not. The GOAT playing with Ronaldo. Warsaw sign Australian midfielder Holman. I'm just seeing if there's any other one. Bednarek ends 8-year Saints stay to join Porto. Barnsley signed West Ham midfielder Kelly. Well, the interesting one is Son. No one knows what's going to happen with Son. Mate, I'm telling you, I reckon there's a lot of unhappy players in that Tottenham dressing room due to the Ange decision. Do you reckon that's the case?
Oh, yeah, I just find it bizarre. Like, you win a trophy, there was many, sort of positive messages out on social media from the players after he left. Bizarre decision by the club, if you ask me. Still, like, I still think about it and I just go, very, very, very bizarre decision.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, they've signed Mohamed Kudus. That's pretty much all they've done. Tottenham. All right, so let's move on to F1. And I'll tell you, Piastri, 16 points clear in the World Championship.
He can do it,
of his teammate Lando. I seen the overtake he done to get in front. It was unbelievable. Great win. He wins by 3.5 seconds. Leclerc was third. Verstappen in fourth. He's 68 points behind first. So struggling a bit. Russell in fifth. Albon sixth. Hamilton seventh. Lawson eighth. Bortoletto ninth. Gasly 10th. And as we say, we don't care about anyone else, but we do care about Kimi Antonelli, the Italiano, and he finished 16th. I don't know if you saw him on qualifying. He couldn't get out of Q3 source, and he broke down crying, the young fella. It broke my heart, to be honest. He's just struggling he's saying to just find confidence in the car at the moment. So anyway, Toto Wolff's got to get his shit sorted. He better fix it for the young superstar. So yeah, and in all honesty, compliments the racing pack because all 20 cars finished this race. So good on them. There is a race this week on Sunday, the 3rd of August, and it is the Hungarian Grand Prix. So hopefully Piastri can back it up 2 weeks in a row. All right, so also over to you for some UFC.
UFC on the weekend, Domo. You had UFC Fight Night, Whittaker versus Derrida. And I'll bring it up. I was prepared. I was with this one, Domo. Hang on. There and share the screen. Fight Night. Our boy Robert Whittaker, unfortunately, didn't get the chocolates. Derrida gets the win on a split decision. Total strikes 70 to 192, and takedowns 2-0. Significant strikes 67 to 66. 1 knockdown to 0. An interesting perspective. As you can see, break it down. Round 1, 21 strikes apiece. Then round 2 looks like Derrida went on the attack. Round 3 quite even, but still I think Derrida, based off what you're seeing here, but some more higher significant strikes. But you got the knockdown. So what do you take there? Round 3, round 4, outstrike Derrida, outstrike Rob, and then round 5, 73 strikes to 11. I think, after copying that knockdown, he bounced back well in the round 4 and 5, did Derrida, got the win. Yeah, look, I can't speak too much on it, Dom, because I didn't get up at 7 a.m. or whatever to watch the fight when it was on 7:30. But yeah, Rob Whittaker feels like he was hard done by. I'm not sure. You let us know in the comments if you watched the fight. Peter Yan defeated Marcus McGee. Shara Magomedov defeated Marc-Andre Barriault. Asum Aliambayev defeated Jose Oka. And you had Bogdan Gusov defeating Nikita Krylov. That was a big one. And Bryce Mitchell getting the win over Sad Nurmagomedov. So big win there for Bryce Mitchell. And if we go back here, Doma will tell us the upcoming event, which is Sunday the 3rd of August. So there is an event this weekend and is headlined by Tatsuro Taira against Haesong Park, Japan versus Korea, Sunday 3rd of August at 11 a.m. The main card kicks off. Prelims kick off from 8 a.m. Tune in if you don't mind for some more UFC action.
Beautiful. All right, Saucy. Let's get into some hobby talk, and I just wanted to bring this one up. This actually came out on the 10th of July. You can find these out in the US, and it's a PSA and Ultra Pro collab. If it wants it. So PSA and Ultra Pro launch official grading submission kit in the US and Canada. So PSA has announced a new partnership with Ultra Pro to launch its first ever official grading submission kit, an all-in-one product designed to make card submissions easier and more streamlined for collectors. The official PSA grading kit is currently only available in the US and Canada exclusively through Best Buy. It includes everything you might need to prepare your cards for PSA grading with the aim of simplifying a process that's often seen as daunting or overly complex for newcomers. So each kit provides 4 $25 PSA grading credits, one per submission only. So you can't use all 4 at once. So you've got to sub 4 times to use up all the credits. 4 Ultra Pro PSA graded card stands, 20 Ultra Pro Easy Grip card sleeves, 20 Ultra Pro semi-rigid card holders, 4 Ultra Pro PSA card protectors, and 1 microfiber cloth, and 1 shipping materials and submission box, and full submission instructions. This is what you get inside, Sauce. There it is.
There's no special shining wax or anything.
No Kurt's card kit. But this here
says not promoting that.
A smoother grading experience or a slick cash grab is what this article has here. PSA grading remains one of the most expensive options on the market, particularly for UK-based collectors. Through UK PSA partner Black Label Grading, the regular grading tier with 10-day turnaround costs £62 per card. That's almost 180 Australian dollars. So anyway, I'm currently going through something at the moment with some grading, and it'll be a bit of a story that we can put together on this show. So it'll be interesting.
And I've experienced with it, Doma.
It is an experience. First time I've actually gone and graded with PSA. I can say yes, I've sent cards to PSA, but there's a few things in the experience. Not who I graded through; those people are amazing. It's just the experience of dealing with PSA. Yeah, I've got my thoughts on it.
And we'll wait till it's all said and done, Doma, and then we can elaborate on that more.
Yeah, 100%. So anyway, I thought you'd be interested. You love a lot of the PSA stuff, Sauce. You just lap it up. So I had to show
mate,
this.
I've got 20 of those on back order, mate, already ready to go. I grade that much stuff through PSA. Bit of sarcasm there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
catch it.
All right, Sauce. Over to you for the next story. The biggest grading company in the world.
Yeah, well, Doma, as we knew, if you haven't seen or heard, the president of SGC grading, whatever his name, Peter something, I think he mentioned.
Peter Steinberg.
Peter Steinberg has resigned. The Mr. Tux himself, the head honcho there at the Tux grading company, as it's known, SGC. The black tux they call the grading slab, if you didn't catch that one, because it's blackboard. He's gone. He's done. After recent announcements that Collectors Universe, who acquired SGC about 18 months ago, is now pretty much using SGC as another facility in Florida to grade PSA cards, and they're probably going to cherry pick the best graders from there and move them over to PSA. And SGC will still exist as a boutique grading company, whatever the hell that means. But when you call something boutique, that generally means smaller in stature and less prominent, you could say. So by giving it that title, you can already see Collectors Universe is, as someone wrote about it, I think on Dan, he did a video about this, Dan the Card Man, about the same topic, and they mentioned in the comments it's another way to say that we will be running SGC on a skeleton staff, and it will slowly end up in the graveyard. And I think they put a casket emoji next to that. So he, I think, has it right on point. That comment right there, I couldn't explain it better myself. They're going to cherry pick the best graders. They're going to pick what they can to help ESA and slowly either phase out SGC altogether or run it on a very skeleton staff. And look, I'm guessing if they can take people's money another way, they will. But I feel like they want to dominate the market and force everyone to go through the tiered system that they got. I think SGC, that was one of the biggest sort of advantages you had with them. You had a one payment per card. Didn't matter what your value of your card was. It costed that much amount. The only time you actually paid more was if you wanted the card to be turned around in a quicker time, which, in my opinion, was a great business model and how all grading companies should operate. PSA, not taking note on that.
Splendor says PSA orders are taking forever right now. He also said the cards he bought before were a tricolor select rookie Jokic, SGC 9, 07 Bowman Chrome KD rookie refractor PSA 8, and 07 Bowman Sterling KD rookie refractor PSA 9. Very nice.
Yep,
yeah, it's pretty much done and dusted sauce, I'm telling you. They're cool.
Pretty much done and dusted, mate. That's that's about it. And anyway, I was thinking the last thing that we'll do, and we haven't done this in a while, and we don't have much to go. We'll probably wrap this up in about 5 minutes, but we'll have a look. We'll have a look at the July Elite Auction over at Golden. Ends in 11 days, 14 hours. I beat you to it, Dom. 14 days, 11 days, 14 hours, 30 minutes. You've got a big Caitlin Clark rookie. Look at this one, Dom. I'm not sure if you've seen that Caitlin Clark card that sold for $660,000. Rookie of the Year 2024. There you go, 1 of 1 RC. Then here you've got, this is pretty cool. This is a cool piece if you ask me, Dom. Look at this. Look at this. NBA Finals, cool. Game 5, Kobe Bryant, game used, matched with sneakers, 25.7 rebounds, 5 steals, features a PSA graded full ticket.
That's pretty sick. I'm looking at it on my phone because obviously it's a lot quicker on my phone than.
That's a cool piece. Here we go. We've got a Panini flawless rookie patch auto, numbered to 10 of my homeboy. That looks like a belter. Here it is there, ladies and gents. If you can afford those, good luck to you.
There's a lot of Jordans in here.
Panini contended rookie ticket. Josh Allen. Here's another Panini rookie.
Go down.
Royalty immaculate rookie card of Caitlin Clark selling for $91K.
Go have a look. There's a Kobe Bryant 0809 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection scripted swatches. It's a patch auto, but it's down. You'll see it.
Jordan rookie 7.5 at 67,000. You got this is a nice one. Hang on, we'll just stop here for a second, then we'll come back. Look at this.
Well, the Kobe's further down anyway.
There it is. SP Authentic Jordan. Very nice auto.
There's some more nice ones down there as well. It's on the next page.
There we go. We've got the Topps Chrome Black Refractor. PSA 10 out of 500. LeBron James 2003. It's at 72,000.
Splendor
So,
reckons the Clark sale for 660 sounds so fugazi. it does.
hey, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, here we go. Is this what you were
That's
talking
nice.
about?
No, it's not. It's
Dual
not.
scripted.
No,
This is a belter.
it's nice. But the one that is a nice card. It's not the one, but it's that one there in the middle
That
in
one,
that row. No, one next to it. Yep.
Jordan.
No, Kobe.
Let's have a look. Upper Deck 2008-9. Upper Deck Exquisite.
It's game
Look at
worn
that.
patch too.
Game worn patch. Where is it? Does it say you've received a trading card with a game used basketball reviewer that includes an autograph of Kobe Bryant? The memory has been certified to us as have been used in an official NBA game, and the autograph was being signed in presence of a company representative or sent from and certified as to its authenticity by Kobe Bryant. There you go, Doma.
Ooh,
That's very
there's
nice.
a few Yamals went further down.
Here we go. There's a few
Interesting.
nice Jordans here. Jeez.
Yeah, there's some very nice Jordans.
Nice Jordans, nice Kobe's, nice LeBron there. Exquisite at 66,000 from 2008-09 Upper Deck Exquisite.
They got Yamals coming out of your ass. Yeah.
You got the 2013 Panini Prism Gold. Tom Brady, number 4 of 10 at 52,000, if you don't mind. Here you go. I think it's so crazy that like Anthony Edwards sells for this much and Caitlin Clark sells for how much she's selling.
There is a there is a JJ McCarthy Donruss Optic Downtown Gold Vinyl. It's a 101 for 12 grand. Have you not learned anything from Mac Jones? Like, what the hell is the matter with you idiots?
There you go. There's a bit going on here. NBA Finals, Game 2 and 3, Klay Thompson game used, photo match, sneaker. There we go. Stephen Curry game used, photo matched, jersey.
There's more Jordan rookies as well. Top's finest refractor gold, Kobe Bryant. That's nice. When you get to that, it's down. It's down. It's further down past all this. I'm just on like page 4 or something.
Yeah, must be on page 4.
I think it's up above this row. There's some nice cards. No, I haven't seen these cards yet, so it'll be further up. There it is. That one, no, one next to it on the left.
Oh yeah, that's a beauty. 1996 top finest refractor gold rookie BGS 10. If you don't mind, I'm always suspicious on these older cards whether they've been trimmed by Mr. Edward Scissors Hands himself. Matthias Scissor Hands.
Matthias Scissor Hands.
Matthias Spooner Corner, mate. You just never know, mate. Like just knowing what we know about these people. Who knows what they've done to? You never know. I hope there's not as many bad eggs in the hobby as.
This is what about the Jaden Daniels 500k sale at Fanatics Fest by Roth Cards? Sloth cards.
That was What can we say, Splendor? What can we say? I mean, people are still never going to learn their lesson. You know.
100%. They're never going to learn. There's a lot of Jordan jewels with Kobe.
So, like, Doma, how can you be sure? Like, how can you be that? Come on, you can't be telling me, you know, that this is like a Jordan autograph. Like, mate, this could be the bloke from last week that was doing the fucking auto pen bullshit. And getting it verified.
Oh, that's nice. There's some nice cards, man. Kobe's got nice cards because the patches are so sick. There's a dual patch auto, dual patch. Yeah, that right there. Yeah. Oh, Look how good this card looks. It's when Panini actually fucking cared.
Yeah.
Oh, look how good that
Kobe Bryant
looks.
is most known for his prolific scoring ability, but the Lakers superstar is also a skilled distributor. On Jan 17, 2016, against the Rockets, the Black Mamba handed out a team high 9 helpers, helping him surpass another LA great, Jerry West, 6,238 on the NBA's all-time assist chart. The
So
enclosed
that's where
game
the
materials and all autograph are guaranteed by Panini. Now, it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't actually say that the jersey was from that.
There's another nice one on the next page. Jumbo patch auto. It's like a silhouette.
Let's go up
Fuck,
here and
he's got
see.
some nice cards, man.
Here we go. This is a cool one. Got the LeBron, and then he's got the little 23 on the.
SGAs. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo premium patch. That's a sick card.
Amen Thompson. Wow. Amen Thompson.
They lost the
Number
marbles. I'm telling you.
5 of 10 PSA 10 gold rookie. Amen Thompson. $15,000. People, are you crazy?
These
Are
people
you
are idiots.
fucking nuts, people?
They're idiots.
I mean, he's a good talent, but fuck,
Oh,
15K?
the Max Verstappen's nice.
Are you guys nuts?
There, that Max Verstappen jumbo Red Bull patch. It's nice.
Affordable, 1 of 1. The autograph's fucking shocking.
Yeah, it is shit. There's a lot of Caitlin Clark's got some nice cards, flawless cards. Cooper Flag, Cosmic Chrome, First Flight Signatures, Super Fractal, LeBron James.
Ooh, a few SGAs out and about. I'll tell you what, Dom, I fucking sold my SGAs too early. Oh, it hurts.
Oh, they got championship rings on here. Signed basketball.
Once in a lifetime training session with Mike Tyson in Los Angeles. F1 Las Vegas Paddock Club Pass pair, all 3 days.
Bro, there's a Shaquille O'Neal signed LSU student ID card.
What the
From
fuck are this? What are they selling, man? They're selling like tickets to games and shit.
See that? Shaq, the card. See the card?
Yeah.
That's his student ID at LSU.
How the hell did someone get that?
I don't know.
What? Look at this. Lamine Yamal gang news signed inscribed Barcelona jersey.
Is that from his birthday party with the midgets?
Oh, potentially. There you go. Forza Barca says
That's not his number anymore.
27.
He's number 10 now.
Well, that was back when, before.
It's his rookie jersey. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. John Morant game news shorts. Kay Cunningham game news starting bid 500. No one's bid on it. Ray Allen Boston Celtics debut game news photo match signed. Fuck, that's a cool piece.
Some nice palets on here.
Michael Jordan sign Jordan 10 Retro Shadows CDP sneakers. Men's size 13. Gee, seems cheap for a signed Jordan sneaker. Does it not?
It's probably fake.
Oh, yeah. 10 of 23 apparently signed 23 pairs. He's only, the worst part is he only ever signs one sneaker.
Yeah, I know.
Signed a pair of the sneakers, mate. Look, just signs one.
Carmelo Anthony. There's a few. There's a lot of pages. Jesus Christ.
What's these? Signed twice. What do you mean signed twice? The sneakers signed twice? What's the go? Both sneakers are signed?
Yep.
And then that side. Oh, okay. I see. Left and right. This is a good one. A pair of
Surely.
Kobe 5 Proto sneakers. And what's the authenticity? PSA, DNA, LOA. Bro, how do you know this is even real?
Mate, Cage is 100% going to be in this auction, mate, buying messy autos. There's a lot of messy autos. So anyway, if you're in this auction buying cards, Cage, all the best wasting your money.
I don't know. How can I buy this with confidence to know that that's legitimate, Dom?
Flawless is the one elite Panini product I can get behind. Yeah, but it's fucking too expensive now, Splendor. You get absolutely jack shit. You just got to be lucky.
No, well, that's if you go into breaks or anything. But even then, it's
Price
expensive.
point sucks.
Price point does suck. Anyway, Doma, we've prolonged this nearly close to
we're done.
15 minutes. We're just about done.
Thanks everyone for jumping in once
Doma,
again.
before we go, obviously this was one that we told people about, that this was the true rookie card, and when no one wanted to buy it and everyone wanted to buy the Fleer, when Rob Go bought the 86 Fleer and was pumping it up, and then you had the other bloke, the rapper dude, bought it for 700,000. Oh, mate, we were telling the Star, and look at it now. Look at 4.5 Star going for 15K with still 11 days to go on auction.
We're the lemons for not buying them.
Yeah, we are the lemons, but we hope someone out there in the double coverage community listen to us for a change.
Anyway, on that note, thanks again for joining and keep living, loving, and breathing sport. I'm Dom with the great man Saucy. Double coverage. Until next week, peace out.
Peace out, ladies and gents. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and catch you next time. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Also, follow us on socials: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Talking all sports, double coverage.